Okay guys, so this is Saturday in college. That's why it's so empty around here. It's a Saturday morning. It's actually before 10. Early risers, come on, get that worm. But anyway, what is this video about? This video is about me just wanting to create. So I'm a computer science major at the University of Miami, and to explain my relationship with, well, creating, I kind of need to first share my relationship with technology. So my love for computers and technology started when I started playing video games around the age of 8, and my first game console was this Game Boy Advance that my cousin no longer wanted, and he just gave me a whole bunch of games with it. So I started playing Pokemon, Super Mario Bros. I kind of fell in love with it. By the age of 11, when I ended elementary school, my earliest dream was actually an astronaut to becoming a video game designer. I just saw the growth in the market and knew that video games and technology had so much potential, even back then when I was so young. Additionally, I wanted to also share that same experience, that same life-changing experience that I had with others through my own creations. Sorry, this is just a really sick skate spot, and I kind of want to jump down it. Maybe for a skate park. It's like this kind of outledge that goes to this big gap. I'm just gonna jump down with my feet, see how it is. It's definitely some impact. From top to bottom, has to be about 7-ish feet. And it's a pretty big gap too. It isn't just a straight drop. Yeah, if you're a skater in Miami, pretty good spot right here. I'll even film you on it. Now for my relationship with YouTube. The first video I remember watching on YouTube was, I think, on New Year's of 2007 or 8-ish, I don't know. I was bored with my brothers. It was the end of my family's New Year's party, and I went on the computer, and I heard about YouTube from my friend, so I kind of just went on YouTube, went to the homepage, and the first video was a trending video from Smosh. I think it was Smosh. It was a heavy metal music video in a playground. It was pretty weird. I couldn't hear anything. I just watched it over and over and over again with my brothers, and I didn't even know why we watched it. It was just heavy metal. I wasn't into heavy metal, but it was just something about that content that just drew me. And from there, I kind of fell in love with YouTube, and especially sketch comedy on YouTube. I watched a ton of Smosh videos, even some Nigahiga, big giant inflatable green ball.
It's a big bouncy inflatable green ball. What?
When I got my first computer in 2010, I was 10 years old. I made some one-take wonders with my brothers because I didn't know how to edit back then.
Yay! I'm the smartest person in the world! No, you're the dumbest person in the world.
And I'm actually quite proud of some of them because we went through this entire script and we had to make sure to get it all in one take perfectly. And I think our acting was pretty good from then.
I'm gonna kill someone.
So we kind of went up. One of my brothers is actually interested in theater and acting now, so I feel like I have something to do with that, creating that. Even my own videos, which I never actually posted to YouTube because I just didn't think they were on the same production level as some of the creators I was watching. It was quite childish comedy. I still like it though. It's good to reminisce. And I kind of just did those videos for my own fun. And I did want to be a YouTuber, but I was just they were fun to make. And that's the only reason I continued making them for about a year or two, just for myself, not even posting them on the internet. Right after that era, gaming YouTube was big. My brothers got really into it. I even helped them make some gaming YouTube videos. That's when I started to learn to edit. But I never made them myself. I was never really drawn to that type of YouTubing. I was more sketch. And then even after that era, the vlog era of YouTube, I was very into that. At that beginning of the vlog era, I started rediscovering skateboarding. I did it when I was young at like a day camp. but I thought it was fun and pretty sick, and I got really into it, I think, pretty fast from 0 to nothing. And that's kind of what I've now based my channel on, is that skateboarding aspect. And at the same time, I was taking these art classes that had to do with graphic design, and I was learning to edit better because of my even greater love for YouTube. I just discovered all these artistic fields around the same time in my life, in high school, and I think that's what this channel is about. It's more about me just combining all those creative talents, and that is now why I'm a CSC major instead of something like a film major or a graphic design major or a music major, is because I find computer science is just the next frontier to a creative outlet. And you can even see that through this platform. YouTube is such a diverse platform. You have any types of videos of anyone being creative. And I just think that digital art is gonna take over the world. And that's why I'm trying to get into that more computer programming aspect and taking this creative outlet as like a side thing. Even with my grip tape business, it's purely online. So I just create my own artwork and then sell it to others to have it on their boards so that they can have art on their boards, combining some of the few things that I love. Now, like just when I'm entering college, I'm making these connections in my head on how to be more entrepreneurial with all these outlets and all the creative passions I have. Oh, actually, wait 1 minute. This book, which I'm only like 30 pages through right now, what is it? The Savvy Musician. Even though it's about like musicians and how they have to be more entrepreneurial, I find that it could just be applied to any creative field or just any field in general, some of the things that he teaches throughout this book. And I'm only like 2 chapters in. To have it flat out stated, the reason I'm doing YouTube now is to kind of track my creative progress and keep track of my passions and see which ones actually make it into a career. So I'm just kind of using this YouTube channel to filter all my ideas into, and I hope to make it as genuine as possible. I know my last upload was kind of more of a goofy one, like also the self-improvement videos, like how to wake up early. You could see that in the corner there, I think. Yeah, I want to be more generic in them and put on less of a face. I see other YouTubers put on a face, and it's often that the content, some people like it, but you could get even more viewers by just being genuine in what you do. And that's, if I'm putting on a face throughout any of my YouTube videos, that's kind of like what I don't want to do, so maybe you should call me out in the comments. Alright, this is a lot prettier, I think. You got less of an industrial look. You got the fountain behind us. It's pretty nice. Where's the fountain? There it is. So I just want this YouTube channel to be a way for me to create while still being in college. One of the problems I see with college is that you're working throughout it, but you don't really get to do anything or create anything until after it. And I think this is just my way of getting that out there before I'm finished with my education. So, hope you all enjoyed this. Subscribe if you haven't. Like this video, comment below what can I improve on in these videos. But yeah, I guess I'll catch y'all later. Enjoy your day, guys.